In this session, we'll learn how to use the sales order approval process for credit purposes. So from transaction menu, select sales order module, then select the order approval option. The order approval process in Aria depends on the credit limits given to the customer on the customer master file. This process is very helpful and important to manage and keep track of what has been approved versus what's open balance for each customer, and to avoid shipping a customer that went beyond the credit limit. Once the screen opens up, you can highlight the account column, and this screen, like other screens in Aria, is capable of the incremental search to locate an account number. You will have the option to see the account name, the account current status, the balance due if any, the current credit limit and the current credit limit available, as well as if there is any factor assigned to that account or customer, plus the factor account code. This screen can be used in different way, either to approve one account at the time if you selected one account at the time, or you can select all accounts if you would like to perform multiple approval for several accounts in the same time. If you selected one or multiple accounts, you can have the opportunity to approve all of them in one shot based on the credit limits available, and you can have the option to recompute the credit available, which is very recommended to use before you approve any customer. The recompute credit available will simply refresh any changes happened to either the customer balance or the customer credit limit on the customer master. So this way you can make sure that the current available balance for that customer or these customers are up to date. Once you select the account that you would like to approve the sales orders for, you can either click approve, which will perform multiple approval on all the existing open sales orders for that customer. So if I go now to the sales order tab, I'll see the orders for that account, and if the credit limit is enough to approve the entire orders amount, the system will automatically switch the status for all existing orders to open status instead of hold. If you would like to perform the approval manually, order by order, you can check that account, then go to the orders tab, and in the orders tab, if you selected an account that has some on hold orders, you will be able to approve one by one or order by order. So let me select an account that's still not approved yet. When you go to the orders tab, you will see the on hold status orders, and you will be able to approve only one order at the time. Once you locate the order that you'd like to approve, click on the order status and switch it from on hold to open, and here the system will automatically show the total approved amount, which will be deducted from the available credit balance. You can furthermore put any reference number, like an approval number, if that customer is factored and you have given an approval confirmation number, and you can here repeat the same thing for any other orders available for that account. Once you go back to the account, as you may notice, the system will refresh the available credit balance based on the new orders approved and based on the credit limit available for that customer. As mentioned in the beginning of the session, you can do multiple selection by click select all, and in that case you can perform the functions in the screen on the entire account selected, like you can approve the entire sales orders for the selected accounts as long as they are within the credit limit. You can recompute the credit balance available for the entire customers, and so on. When you are done with the approval process, click the close button to close the form. To print a report with the customer credit, go to Output, Accounts Receivable module, Transaction, then Customer Credit. Customer credit report will basically print based on the credit limits given to the customer on the customer master file and any outstanding balance or approved amount for this customer. First option is whether or not you would like to print the decimals. You can select a specific account number. If not, if you did not select any account, the report will print for the entire account list by default. And you can furthermore narrow down your selection for a specific payment term code. Once you select your criteria, click the print preview icon, and the report will show up a list of customers along with their payment term code, the current credit limit, the unshipped merchandise balance, any unpaid invoice balance, and the current open credit available limit.